Hey Brainiacs, how you guys doing today? I'm Cam's Brain, and I'd like to thank you for tuning in to another episode of My Humble Opinion. If you guys are new here, what we do every Sunday at 8 p.m. is break down a book called The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Today is no exception. We're going to be talking about the 25th Law of Power, which is recreate yourself. Now, I always start this off by saying the 48 Laws of Power, sometimes people look at it as a book of manipulation. I don't necessarily look at it in that way. I feel like specifically in this Law of Power, it's very important that you recreate yourself. What we like to do is break this down in 3 different ways: spiritually, financially, and in your business. Now, in business, it's very important to recreate yourself if you find yourself in a business or pushing or selling a product that isn't necessarily doing good. It's important that you do case studies, figure out what people like and what people don't like, and then once you're able to figure out what helps and what works and what doesn't work, then you can recreate your brand, you can recreate your business in order for it to flow a little bit better. This can go positively and negatively. You could be selling something that isn't good for somebody, but because you're making money, you're still selling it. That's recreating yourself in a negative way. I try to stick to the positive part of these laws of power. So for me, if I'm selling a product that may be of harm to somebody or just a product that isn't necessarily making money, I have to recreate my brand, I have to recreate my product in order to sell something better. If I did an example of selling, let's say, skateboards, if I sold red skateboards and yellow ones sell better, then I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board, figure out how I can change colors, figure out what people like. That way, when I'm recreating myself in my business, I stand out a little bit better and people are more receptive to what I'm selling. Now, the same in a relationship, right? It's always important to recreate yourself, especially if you have a friend or a partner that's allowing you to do so. If they see something about yourself that could be better or that they may not like, it's great to say, okay, you know what? Especially in a new year where you have resolutions and things about yourself that you may want to do better on, it's important to say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to become a better person for myself, as well as for my friends, family, or even my spouse. Same in a spiritual situation as it relates to just trying to be a better person and growing. Sometimes you may want to say, okay, I'm going to pray more, I'm going to eat better, I'm going to fast, or I'm going to take more time out for myself, for my health, get counseling, so on and so forth. There's tons of different things that you can do in your spirituality as it relates to what you want to do for yourself or what your higher power would have for you to do for yourself in order to become a better person. So when you take this concept of recreating yourself, take it as a great opportunity to become a better individual, a better person, not only for yourself, but for the people around you. But I want you guys to get involved. I want you to comment down below what you feel about this. If you agree with what I'm saying, if you disagree with what I'm saying. Leave an instance down below where you had to use this law of power, where you had to take a step back and figure out how you could do better and be a little bit better in your life and in the things that you're doing. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to another episode of My Humble Opinion. I am Cam's Brain, and I will see you next time. Peace.
Hey, all work, no pleasure.